Yours truly, Diamond K, in here alongside the Jammer.
Hey, Diamond K.
How's it going?
Man, it's going pretty good. I haven't seen or heard from you in a while.
Yeah,
I've been looking all over for you.
I'm easy to find.
Yeah, right here on RadioOnFire.com.
Right.
And, you know, I had to come on this show to find you.
Well, that's good.
And you got some nice digs up here, man. This is very impressive.
So thank you, sir.
You got gold microphone.
This is true.
Wow.
And we're still under construction. I tell people that all the time. We're still under construction.
Really?
I feel that we got about another 4 weeks or so before we have this place.
What else you going to do to this place, man? It's gorgeous.
Well, there's a lot of stuff we got to mount. So the monitors are going to be up there. And there
okay.
And there.
All right.
Maybe another camera or two. Get a couple of different angles.
I got you.
We're building a bar in the other room.
Okay, I would be over there.
Yes. So when people are coming, you know, you have the green room.
Right.
So that's
like what I was kind of expecting.
Yeah. So we're still kind of getting it together.
I got the red room instead, but
it's coming. It's coming. So glad you can come through. I definitely like to chop it up with you.
Yeah, man. It's a lot going on.
So I want to talk some sports.
Okay.
You have on purple.
Yeah. That's right.
You are a Ravens fan.
I am a Ravens fan.
As am I. Mm-hmm. Is the season done?
That's hard to say. That's hard to say. They're 4-4.
Yeah.
They play Tennessee on the 5th of November.
It's a winnable game.
I don't know. Tennessee's playing very well this year. I say it's not a winnable game.
You said it's not a winnable game?
No.
So is Flacco coming back for this game, or would you?
I just think the injuries have mounted up to cause us to. How do I say it? That has caused us to be in the position that we're in. Mm-hmm. We've got a lot of injuries to some key players, mm-hmm. and that's football. Mm-hmm. You see Joe last Thursday on the ground reaching for people. You know, if he had his concussion. He was on the ground reaching for people, you know. So,
do you think that Mallett is the answer
as a backup?
Yeah,
he came in and did okay. You know, is he elite?
Is Flacco elite?
We've been asking that question since the beginning of time.
Flacco's overrated.
He's been here for 10 years. He's overrated?
Yes, Flacco's overrated. Okay, so he has an arm. That's it. Flacco is like the girl that is not that attractive, mm-hmm.
But
has a big butt.
Okay, now break that down for me.
And she can't really dress that good. And people say, oh, what you with her for? You like, but she got a big butt. And you're like, okay, but what about this? What about this? What about this?
So,
like, but she got a big butt.
What's good about Joe?
He has a good arm.
Okay, which is needed to be a quarterback.
But that's it. He's not mobile. He's not a thinker. He can't pivot. You know, he can't call plays. Mm-hmm. He can't slide. We definitely know he can't slide. Mm-hmm. Just, you know, he can't get out of the way. If he doesn't have a line, he's through. Because he don't know how.
Right now, he doesn't have a line.
Yeah.
You can get to him.
Yeah.
He don't have a whole lot of time to make decisions back there.
Yeah, he has
injuries, man. It's injuries. And I can tell you that's tough because, you know, I'm also an Orioles fan, probably more so than a Ravens fan. And we had some key injuries last year. I mean, that didn't cause us not to make the postseason. But if you don't have a strong backup or a strong bench, or in baseball, a strong bench in football, you know, some good backup players that can come, you know, from the practice squad or what have you, and contribute, you know, then you're talking about a long season. I don't care who you are.
So who's
right now? You got
for that?
What's that now?
The office is responsible for who's on that bench. The coaches,
right? So
you know,
Ozzy is supposed to bring the players here.
Ozzy gotta go.
You want Ozzy gone? Ozzy Newsome?
Yes, it's time. I know he's a genius. He got a formula, all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, when we have 3 injuries, should not cripple us. We don't have good guys. Like, I don't think he selects the right guys.
his draft picks haven't worked out here lately.
Yeah.
Perryman. But this is also the man that drafted one of the best linebackers in the history of the National Football League, who's talking too much these days, and that's number 52. He also drafted Ogden, Ed Reed.
Yeah.
But he's been missing here lately, and that's the pass.
Yeah.
The pass is the pass.
I don't want us to fall asleep in the trophy room.
I'm sure the owner knows that that's the pass.
Yeah.
So this is a tough time for Ozzie. I've never ever been a Harbaugh guy. I don't even like to hear him speak.
I hate to hear speak.
I cannot deal with his. That's just that's my personal problem. I don't like to hear him talk. When he's talking, I want to say shut up.
He has excuses.
Yeah, and he's quick with it, and he, shut up is what I want to tell him.
So
that's how I feel.
The season is not over. You think that there's still hope? There's light at the end of the tunnel.
I think there's still hope for the team
to make the playoffs.
But they got to turn it around, man.
The team that we have right now cannot beat Pittsburgh.
We're second in the division, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The fourth team in the division hasn't won a game. True.
The what?
The fourth team. Who is that? The Browns. Won 0 games.
They haven't won yet.
No. So.
Wow, they didn't win today.
That's easy for us to.
They didn't win today.
I didn't see today, so I don't know. So let me.
They did not win today. I can tell you that.
Hopefully that they won. Wow. Maybe one game, but
that's still unbelievable.
Yeah,
nothing good comes out of Cleveland. Nothing.
What about basketball?
Well, yeah, but LeBron's getting ready to bust that up too.
What?
Yeah,
you're not a LeBron fan.
I'm a fan of him, but I think he's probably getting ready to roll out.
Yeah, and go where?
Wherever his heart feels like he want to be. Maybe the Bulls. Can you imagine that?
Oh, that would be terrible. Just stay out of L.A. He can't go to L.A.
Everybody thinks it's going to happen.
Lakers?
Yeah.
There'll be a lot of jersey burning. I like LeBron.
Well, there's a lot of jersey burning about this kneeling situation. Let's get to it, Diamond K.
Yeah.
Let's not ignore this. This is in the news. What's his name?
Colin Kaepernick is going to be in the league this year, bare minimum next season. It's going to happen.
Boy, these stadiums are empty, man.
Yeah.
These stadiums are empty, and NBC and CBS and Fox, they're not showing, ESPN, they're not showing the stands a lot, if you notice.
Yeah.
You're getting the feel and the feel only, because they say these stadiums are empty, which is surprising, because the National Football League is supposedly, it was the number one sport in the world, and I know in America.
Yeah, definitely.
What
caused that? You're not gonna put this solely on the back of the protest.
Well, the league it was fading anyway, because in my opinion they changed the damn rules too much.
They change it every season.
They change it every season, and that affects records.
Yes,
you know what I mean.
But also, I think
this record was made when this rule was in.
Right. And then
this record was made when this rule was in. So I can't have that. And then you got, that man that's orange in the White House, talking about fire, son of a bitches.
Speaking to his friends, those owners are his friends.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, those are his friends. The case of Colin Kaepernick, as far as collusion, the owners conspiring to keep him out of the NFL, that is provable. That's
it's true, you think?
Absolutely.
Of course it is.
Absolutely.
Of course it is, because he comes with a circus.
Who?
Kaepernick.
What do you mean?
I mean, come on. Yeah, you're going to have all kind of media running around your clubhouse or locker room. You're going to have a lot of clowns there. They're going to be making up stories.
True.
It's just not. You don't have to just worry about him walking in the locker room and taking control of a football team. You got to worry about the circus that's going to follow him. You know, he started this kneeling down shit.
Do you think?
I mean,
is
stuff.
That a bad
Did I
thing?
say? Did I? Oh my God! Did I say shit?
Yes. It's
oh
okay.
My goodness! I mean, I was getting ticked off at Diamond K.
I think I would hire Kaepernick on my team.
Well, a lot of people feel that way.
Here's the thing.
They feel that way in Green Bay.
Do you remember when Michael Vick came home from doing his little stint? Nobody wanted to touch Michael Vick.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, if somebody picks up Michael Vick, they're going to be protesting. They're going to lose the sponsors. They picked up Michael Vick in Philly.
Little different.
Better different, worse different.
It caused a little more ruckus.
It was Kaepernick.
With Kaepernick.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Definitely. But,
you know, this man is costing the league revenue.
Is he costing the revenue?
Well, people are staying away because of, you know, the decision, you know, his protesting and kneeling and, you know, burning jerseys and things of that nature, man. I mean,
yeah, I think
you know,
I think that they made too much. They made too much of it.
He's part of this pot that's a problem. You know, and I'm not saying it's a bad problem or a good problem. It's a problem. I mean, you know,
if they can channel this energy to something positive, they can get ratings back up. Mm-hmm. I think that the dip in the ratings is because of the conflict back and forth. Mm-hmm. But if they can just harness that, it's something positive. You don't
right now everybody's
you
know, right now everybody's kind of standing their ground.
Yeah.
You know,
right.
Ain't nothing been solved.
It's a stalemate.
Yeah, it's a standoff.
Unfortunately.
So
we'll see.
So goes it for the National Football League. What about this World Series real fast?
I'm excited.
The Dodgers and the Astros. I'm happy for Houston.
Houston needs
through a lot.
win. Houston needs a win.
And they've been through a lot. Floods and what have you.
Yeah.
So H-Town, Beyonce Town.
That Houston's my pick.
Houston's your pick?
Yeah.
Okay. And how many games? Because it's 2-2 now.
Yeah. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
But Houston is your
Houston's
pick.
My pick.
I took Houston. I'm still going to ride them. You know, I'm going to ride with them. But that loss to the Dodgers last night could be costly.
Yeah.
I was hoping they didn't have to go back to Los Angeles. Well, for Dodger baseball,
you know,
as Scully would say.
You know who Magic Johnson's rooting for. I'll tell you that. You know who Magic Johnson's rooting for.
He's part owner. And he's very active with the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Very active. I've seen him in the stands rooting them on.
He's good. He's made good business decisions.
Hasn't he?
And he's one of those guys that just made that transition. I wish more athletes took his lead. Mm-hmm. Because they just blow the money.
Yeah.
Gone.
Yeah. And,
taxes.
Magic.
Kids. Yeah. Kardashians. Mm-hmm. Money gone.
Well, you fool with those Kardashians, man. You're asking for it.
Buddy gone. Thankfully,
not only is your money gone, but your mind.
Yeah, thankfully, none have come my way.
You're going to wind up in a padded room counting to 7. 1, 2.
Erykah Badu does that to people too, I think.
Erykah Badu?
Yeah.
What she's up to now?
Well, you know, Erykah Badu has a kid with
Andre 2000.
Yes, 3000.
He's 3000.
3000. Okay. You know who her first baby daddy is? But you don't even know this. Yes.
Who is it?
DOC.
DOC. Who's that?
Exactly. I knew you were gonna know. The rapper DOC. That would end up. You missed it. It was the NWA.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's okay. And so what's wrong?
He lost his voice. Voice gone.
He talks like this all the time now. He talks like this.
And
really?
Yeah.
What happened?
He's like Magnum TA. He had a bike accident drinking, big star, boom, career over.
And now he talks like that.
Yep.
Sorry to bother you, man.
I always say that DOC was the Magnum TA of rap.
He just had an unfortunate accident
right when he was getting ready to peak.
Oh, okay, right.
Magnum TA was going to be that man.
Yeah, they were thinking about putting the strap on him.
As they should have. So we're shifting gears, talking pro wrestling. Some people are not going to know what the hell we're talking about. Magnum TA was a big wrestler in the 80s, maybe like late 80s, and he was getting ready to have that.
He was a spinoff of the Tom Selleck character. Magnum PI.
Magnum TA.
He was Magnum TA.
It's kind of corny now that you think about it.
Well, that's what it was supposed to be.
It's kind of corny.
You know.
So WWE is here tomorrow.
Tomorrow night, be there. Monday Night Raw. Live at the Rofo Chicken Box.
It doesn't have this. It doesn't grab me the same way it used to.
Pro wrestling coming to town.
Yeah,
it'll be packed down there.
It will be packed down there. Yeah,
you know.
I used to go.
I used to go every month. I back when it used to come every month on a Saturday night here in Baltimore. Basically, the San Martino era, the end of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I always tell people, I keep telling this story over and over and over, but I was there when San Martino lost the belt to superstar Billy Graham. I was in the arena that night.
That was a big. That was a big deal.
That was a huge event. But you know why they chose Baltimore to do it?
I don't know.
Well, Vince McMahon Sr. said, well, we can't take the strap off of him in New York. It'll be a riot like none other. So where else can we go and do this? Philly? Yeah, right. It ain't going to happen in Philly. That'll be a worse riot.
Yeah.
So they thought Baltimore was, could handle it. And if you watch the end of the match, right when it's getting ready to end, you'll see the Baltimore City police officers back then at the time. Normally you would see like the guys in the blue coats that would walk the wrestlers back and forth. No, Baltimore City police was called in for this. And right before he went and did the pin, Graham, they surrounded the ring. And once that referee counted to 3, you talk about making a fast exit. Graham got out of there real fast. I understand that he didn't even stay at the Civic Center at the time. Understand he left.
They don't have the wrestlers don't get that kind of reaction from the crowd now that you feel like their life is in danger. It used to be like that.
It used to be like Sergeant Slaughter when he was supposedly siding with the Sheik, in
the early 90s. I guess it was 90, 91, something like that.
His family got so many death threats.
Well, this is during the Iraq War.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was a.
And Slaughter's on TV talking about America sucks and yada yada. Iran #1.
They made a lot of money. They made a lot of money with that.
Vince asked him if he wanted to do something like this.
Yeah, that was good.
And he said, "Sure, it'll get me over." It got him over, all right. His wife had called them and said people were throwing eggs and shit at the house. Literally. And so Vince gave them security.
Yeah.
To put them, to take them out of, the spotlight for a minute.
As they should.
Yeah. And then he turned a good guy and blah, blah, blah. But back then you had to distinguish, everything was defined. You had a good guy, baby face, and you had a bad guy.
Clearly
period.
Clearly defined.
Clearly.
Now, as you moved into the 90s, the mid 90s when that Attitude Era came,
Steve Austin was supposed to be a bad guy, but he became a good guy because society had started to change. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
millenniums and what have you, I guess. You know, they started cheering the bad guys.
Was that good or bad?
It was bad. It was bad, but the fans wanted to get ahead of the promotion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They wanted to get ahead of the promotion. So they kind of forced Steve Austin to be a quasi good guy, bad guy. You know, screwed up the writing.
It screwed up all of the writing.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you look at The Rock, when he
The
was,
Rock,
that was somebody
one
that was a heel, but the crowd kept cheering and
repeating his catchphrases.
Yeah, and it turned everything upside down. The Rock, Stone Cold, both able to have big careers outside of wrestling.
Exactly. And Dwayne Johnson is on a roll. The highest paid actor in Hollywood.
And not the best actor, but the highest paid.
Highest paid.
It's crazy.
And he's looking for Tyrese to kick his ass. I don't know.
You think it can happen?
Have you talked about this feud?
I have not. I think something's wrong with Tyrese.
I'm disappointed.
Something's wrong with Tyrese. I think he's crazy.
Well, I've never been a real big fan. You know, I
saw the Coke. Is that a Coke? You drinking a Coke?
Coca-Cola?
Pepsi? Okay. Well, I saw him on a Coke commercial. Tyrese.
Really?
Remember back in the day, he was on the bus. He drinks the Coke.
Was that Tyrese?
Yeah, that was Tyrese.
That was Tyrese.
That was his debut. That was his big gig. That's how he blew up.
Wow.
Coke commercial.
Wow.
I am a fan of Tyrese though. I like Tyrese, but I think he's a little crazy.
Okay.
I think he actually is
all right.
The living embodiment of Baby Boy.
Of what?
Baby Boy. I think he is Baby Boy. I think the Jody. He is Jody. That's the problem.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what you think, Diamond?
That's it. You think something different?
No. I think you're on to something.
Yeah. He has a sense of entitlement. He feels that Rock can't have no spinoff. I got to be involved in the spinoff. It's a sense of entitlement. Who does he think he is? Tyrese Gibson. What was the group? What was the singing group he was in? He was in a group. Yeah, with Tank and Genuine. TGT, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, come on.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a group for a couple of weeks. You know, that's not a group.
Okay,
that was a group for a tour.
So are we tired of the Fast and Furious movies?
Well, I'm not a movie buff. I gotta ask you, are you tired of them?
Yeah. They make money though, but yeah, I just kind of.
What are you tired of?
What about them?
The Need for Speed, or
we don't need them. It's done. It's just like I'm a big Star Wars fan. I am. Mm-hmm. This one coming. This should be it. It's about up. You know what I mean? It's like a Star Trek movie. Do we really need another one? You know what I mean? No, we don't.
As long as they make money, look at Medea.
Yeah.
Medea in Boo 2.
Yeah. I'm tired of Medea movies too. I think they just about wrapped it up.
Mm-hmm. Well,
maybe a couple years they're gonna have a Christmas movie. Maybe. I mean,
I get a Valentine's movie and a beginning of summer with Medea movie and Easter. You know, Medea fights the Easter Bunny. Let's keep going.
They're in Jason territory.
Mama Day at Medea's house. Mother's Day. You know, that's probably a play that he'll take around the country, you know.
But one thing about him, he knows how to make money.
Tell me about it.
He knows how to make money.
Ain't no doubt about it. I think Medea Boo 2 made $22 million the first weekend. I'm thinking it probably was just like the middle of that week. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I got to work on my numbers. I'm going to go in the back and work on my numbers because I'm really concerned. But
before we're going to take a break in a second. But before we go there,
oh my God, I've been waiting for a break my entire life, and now I'm finally going to get one.
We did not.
Amen. Thank you, Diamond K.
Houston's owner You know, saying
letting the prisoners.
Yeah, the prisoners run the prison. The inmates run the prison is the quote. We can't have the inmates running the prison.
Who is surprised? All that draft stuff, and they be running. Treat them like cattle anyway.
Yeah.
Long arms. I'm not saying, but they make millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah.
But who should be surprised?
Robert McNair.
Yeah.
Concurring with Jerry Jones.
Well,
how do you feel about Jerry Jones?
I'm just saying, look at him. Didn't he change his stripes?
Yeah. Well, I don't think he really did. I think this is who he is. He was faking when he got on his knee and all that. He was faking.
He was doing all that stuff.
Yeah. So they want to. These owners are trying to institute some rule to disallow players from demonstrating, during the anthem.
And in the NBA, the commissioner wants them to not test for marijuana.
Yeah, how weird is that?
Did you read about that?
I did.
Oh, that's a smart idea. Come on now, let's move on.
So you agree? You think they should not test for marijuana?
Of course not. I don't think anybody should in this country.
Why? What's the reason behind that?
It's just,
No, I mean athletes though. So boxers should be able to, look at the knockout. This it. No, he got knocked out. The one who smoked. Yeah,
right.
I think it's a bad idea.
You think it's a bad idea?
Yeah, because marijuana, it shouldn't be illegal, but it's going to mess with your hand-eye coordination.
So you don't think marijuana should be legalized?
It should be legalized, but you should not. With an athlete should not be doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because of the role modeling thing and
not even that.
It's just bad for the body.
I just think hand-eye coordination is affected if you are smoking. You should be able to smoke if you want to smoke, but I don't think
I could see that being a problem.
It's only that. You should be able to smoke fine, but not when you're getting ready to do some athletic activity.
Right. Because I have trouble sometimes doing some activities.
So, if a rule needs to be instituted about protesting, I think that the rule should be you can do what you want to do.
Okay.
That should be the rule.
Makes sense to me.
So hopefully they'll come up with that and agree with us on that. So if you miss any episodes of Radio on Fire programming, you go to RadioOnFire.com, watch us there, click on demand, radio shows, show you want to see, and all that good stuff. So I want to talk about Baltimore Music Awards. We're going to talk about that.
And Donald Trump.
What are your
we can take a break. We take a break.
Thoughts with Donald Trump?
We need a break.
You can wrap that up in one sentence, or you need longer than that.
I need longer.
All right, so we're gonna take a quick break. Come back and talk about.
It's good to
Baltimore
talk and be
Awards.
heard again on RadioOnFire.com with Diamond K in this flashy place.
In the Jammer.
This is just wonderful. This is great.
Jammer is on fire. All right, so we're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna come back after this.